What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful, splendid day. I hope you all are healthy and well, and I hope your day was fulfilled with nothing but joy and positivity. All my new supporters joining us for the first time, welcome, welcome, and thank you for giving me, or should I say giving us, a chance. Today we'll be reacting to 10 Sport. There's nothing like it. This is Mount Panorama. This is Bathurst. My first time hearing about this. Mount Panorama. This was highly recommended, guys. I'm talking about highly recommended. Thank you for flooding my comment section. Feel free to go ahead and flood my comment section if you are new. Do not be shy. I get to all recommendations. Let's jump right into this video, man. I'm excited to learn about this. Whoa. You see, got too much dip on my chip. I was getting ready to start the video, but I want to go ahead and read this real quick. I'm not going to do too much reading now. In Australia, Bathurst is most commonly known as a historic regional city in New South Wales, though the name also refers to a significant island in the Northern Territory. And I looked this up right here and had to highlight it so that your boy Strac don't get lost. Gosh, I'll be like, wait, where the part at again? I got to start highlighting stuff, you know? I guess you could say I'm getting old, or do my young people do this as well? I mean, this don't mean I'm getting old, you know what I'm saying? Talking about Mount Panorama Circuit. Okay, so Mount Panorama Circuit, known as the spiritual home. I wanted to make sure I was reading that right. Known as the spiritual home of Australian racing. Okay, this world famous track is a public road for most of the year. It hosts iconic endurance races like the Bathurst 1000 October and the Bathurst 12-hour February. 12 hour. What do you mean by 12 hour? Like not a 12-hour like race, right? Oh my goodness. Please let me know in the comments, guys. 12 hour? What is that? Bathurst 12 hour. Wait. Was Bathurst? Wait, Bathurst. Forgive me, guys. Was Bathurst 12 hours? Is that what that means? Bathurst 12-hour, commercially known as the Megulars Bathurst 12-hour, took place from February 13th to February 15th, 2026. This is 2026. This happened this year? The race was won by Mercedes-AMG Team GMR. What? Car number 888. Nice. In a record-breaking performance. And this is 2026? Yo, let's jump right into this video. Really excited. I don't know if this specific footage is from 2026. But if you guys would like to see that reaction, yes, let me know. I'm pretty sure it would like say it, right? I'm pretty sure it would say it in the title. I think this is just an introduction to this racetrack in this town. Yes, out there in Australia, man. But let me know if you guys would like a separate reaction. I'm going to give y'all the separate reaction regardless. I'm sitting here asking. I'm going to give it to y'all regardless. You know what I'm saying, man? We going to react to it. My first time hearing about this. I know a lot of racing tracks out there in the world, you know? This is my first time hearing about this. Wicked turn, man.
You know what? You never forget it. You never forget it because there's nothing like it. This is Mount Panorama. This is Bathurst.
As soon as you head out on this mountain, it is total commitment for every single millimetre.
Looks like last cars are gridded up now.
If you can't make the judgment call 120 metres into 1,000 kilometres to just be a little bit sensible, don't start the race.
The Super Cheap Auto Bathurst 1000 erupts.
And the charge
Right here, I like
to
this.
turn one.
Okay, it's a great corner, second gear. The engine's right in its sweet spot. But remember, whilst you've got to carry mid-corner speed and use that exit curb, you want to get to 100% throttle early, so don't get too greedy. Don't get caught up in the moment. The moment is 6 hours later.
Side by side up Mount Straight.
If I could
6
offer you
hours
one
later,
free
man.
bit of advice, every single time you exit the pit lane, you grab your belts and you tighten them. And every other lap you think of it, you tighten them again. And after a pit stop, whether they've changed the brake pads or not, tattoo it under your eyelids. Pump the brake pedal, because if they put the pads in and you forget,
Fuel on the road.
you're a goner. Yeah, Griffin's Bend, right? It's one of the toughest on the circuit. If you don't get this one right, psychologically, you're gone for the rest of the lap.
Big hurry up.
It's about 260 on the way in, remember? And you've got to knock off 130 k's an hour. But you've got to do that on the bumps on the way in. But let me give you a tip. When you're challenging for Griffin's Bend, either make the commitment or get the hell out of it.
Facts.
We're approaching the cutting. If I can't tell you anything simpler than this, there is one racing line up there. Make sure you
Oh, what?
simpler than this, there is one racing line up there. Make sure you're on the tram tracks. There is no room to put your front right tyre even a foot outside of where it needs to be.
Oh, the track is jammed.
Idiot, I'm sorry.
This is wild, man.
When we come up to Reed Park, you need to hug the wall. Put the car right over there, hard on the wall, but be careful. Don't overuse the curb on the inside. It'll feed you into the wall.
Drama here.
This is a great part of the circuit where we go from going up the hill and we transform to going down the hills. And no more beautiful sight than your revs in front of you. Bang, 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 bang. So we're out of Reed Park and now we're going to head down to that damn grate, right? It's a horrible, dirty drain up against a wall on the right-hand side of the circuit. Now, the problem here is you've got to commit really, really early. And you don't know, because nowhere in Australia does your front tyre and your car get more downward load than at the grate. You don't know way back then if your power steering is going to suffer it or it's going to give up and feed you into the fence.
You can feel it too, giving out. Definitely.
So we've got through the grate.
You know before.
We're now heading through Sulman to McPhillamy Park. This is Mount Panorama. This is where you need to be thinking corners ahead of where you are. You can't see the roadway up ahead, but you're going to average from the cutting all the way to Skyline around 200 kilometres an hour. This ain't kids' play.
Oh, big moment.
This ain't for the inexperienced, man.
So you've got through the top of the mountain, you've done the tough driver stuff. Now, throw that bit away, you're going to be a ballerina.
That's the view from Skyline. Go for break time.
You're going to need to dance all the way down through the S's
The descent starts.
until you arrive at the dipper.
Oh.
And when you get to the dipper, yeah, sure, it looks really cool with two wheels hanging up in the air. You can't get the throttle on, can you, with two wheels in the air? Get the thing back on the deck. The moment your rear tyre hits the ground is the same moment your right foot hits the firewall. Now weave through the concrete walls, but don't get too clever and trying to get an inch away from them. There's nothing to be gained by doing that.
This is crazy, man. And look, these drivers are so calm and relaxed. That just goes to show the safety measures of these vehicles. Because he's perfectly fine. They tumble over and everything and be perfectly fine. It's amazing.
Forest elbow. This is the second time and the only other time in the lap that you're not going to feel your front tyres. You're going to come over the little crest there, downhill, and a ton and a half she won't want to pull up. So this is where you need to be really measured, slow it up, because your big drama here is going to be understeer. The car does not want to turn there.
They're tagging.
For goodness sake, be aware of what's going on around you. If there's one gap you can leave open for your competitors, it's right there. Think about this. You need to either position yourself out right, commit yourself to Conrod Straight and your top speed, or you're going to need to defend, because that is one of the great spots for attack. And if you're going to defend, there is nothing surer you are going to compromise your straight line speed. So if you're going to defend, you defend. You block him, you pull him up, so you get your foot to the gas first.
This is wild. This is as fast as it gets.
300 kilometres an hour.
Now, I don't care what cars you've driven in your career or where you've driven them. There is nowhere else that you're going to go where a ton and a half of race car at 300 kilometres an hour actually feels like a ton and a half of race car at 300 kilometres an hour. And you're approaching what is the fastest corner in Australian motorsport. The Chase. You want a tough bit of roadway? That's it. You want to talk about commitment? This is it. You come down here and you'll see there's a metre of tarmac that's been laid down on the left-hand side of that for you to use every single millimetre of it. If for one lap you do not go out there and use that,
That is an almighty crash.
you're going to compromise your lap time and compromise your result. So you need to use that every lap. And why do you need to do that? You need to get the car around there. At 300 kilometres an hour, do not lift your right foot off the throttle until the car is squared up, and when it is, and only then, you put your foot on the brake and you push it so damn hard that you want to bend the brake pedal.
He goes, he's into the side of him. They run into each other. He's blocked out brake. He's going to redress. Oh, no, they're all gone. This is huge in Australian motorsport.
Tap them.
Last corner. So you've got 6 kilometres of the 6.213 kilometre circuit done. Do not get it wrong here.
This kid is going to win this thing today.
Finish the job right now.
Will Davison might get this done. Nothing in it. He wins it by a car length.
So that defines this mountain. That defines this race. Do you want to win it? Everyone wants to win it.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. If you want experience, do not come out here. I don't even think you could come out here if you're inexperienced, right? No way. You got to have like 10 plus years of experience, probably. You probably got to be a pro, probably had to race in this semifinal, this and that. The requirements are probably like sky high for this type of stuff. Because you'll lose your life on here, man. And I know, the vehicles are very safe and everything as far as these accidents, and they're tumbling and they're perfectly fine. But if you're not an experienced driver like them, don't even put yourself through that. This is like the last thing they're thinking of. And it happens if they get tapped or if a corner takes them out or something. And they know how to drive, though. Don't let them crashes mistaken you or fool you now. No. Don't do it, man. I don't even know if anybody could really go on this track, though. It's not like that. At least in my opinion. I feel like it's nothing but pros, right? They got teams and everything.
To win it, everyone wants to win it. If you can't first beat the mountain, you will never win this race.
Guys, you gotta literally beat the mountain. Don't let the mountain take you out. You finishing this race in one part and your car in one piece is you winning. First time actually learning about this, man. What? Mount Panorama? Where was this at before, guys? We've been on this journey for a minute. I have never heard of this racetrack. And now, guys. You know how in depth we are in the car community. Seriously. And how much we truly appreciate it. So I'm like, man, where was this video at sooner? This was incredible. Did I like the video? Did. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn all post notifications on if you guys enjoyed my reaction to this fabulous video. I don't know what was better, the racing footage or his commentary. Seriously. Both were great. I think I'm actually going to subscribe to this channel. Check out some more videos on this channel. If they got some more racing content like this with the commentary, it was beautiful. This was beautiful. Feel free to share your honest thoughts, experiences down below in the comment section. If you yourself or any family members you know, maybe y'all pros or something. Maybe you're super experienced and you raced on this track before. Someday in your life, I don't care if it was 20, 30 years ago, please let me know in the comments. What was it like? What was it like? And let me know if you've ever had the opportunity to go to this track and to just sit back and actually watch. I seen somebody making hot dogs and stuff like that, where you just eating, kicking back, relaxing with friends, family, maybe your partner, maybe yourself. Some me time. Ain't nothing wrong with some me time. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with some me time. And going to this race and enjoying it. This is something I would do, consider that nobody around me is interested in this and the type of stuff, the type of things that Strac is interested in. I'll go to this by myself because nobody would want to go with me. Straight up. And frankly, if I don't have a team, I'm traveling the world by myself to these countries, meet and greets, everything. I may not even bring I'll probably bring a security guard, but maybe like 2 security guards. But straight up, like I'm not about to be waiting on nobody, man. Nah. Feel free to follow the Twitch and subscribe to all my other YouTube channels down below in the description. I love you all so much. Once again, original video link will be down below in the description. Feel free to recommend some more videos like this. I can't wait to catch you all in the next one.